Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to do an explosion card. I tried this out, did it for not for a swap, but a posting that I needed to do, and a lot of people asked me to show them how to make this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make this explosion card. You're going to need some designer paper, which is double-sided. It has two prints on each sheet. And basically I'm going to show you how to score and fold the card to make the explosion card. So here we go. I have a 4x12 sheet of cardstock. I'm going to take my cutting blade out and I'm going to place my scoring blade in there, and I'm going to score it 2 inches in. That'll be our first scoring. And then we're going to swing out our guide and we'll score it 6 inches. And then I'm going to flip it over and we'll do the same thing, 2 inches. And 6 inches. Which is actually already done from the first scoring. Then you're going to take your cardstock and you're going to fold it in all the way to the center score line. Kind of reminds me of when you're making a paper airplane. And we're going to do the other side. I forgot to take out my bone folder, which would work really nice for this. Okay, then you're going to open it back up. You're going to twist it around, and you're going to do the same exact thing. You're going to come in and fold it up to that score line. That's your guide. Do the other side. Alrighty, so that is basically the folds that you're going to need to do right there. Now there's a little trick. We're going to take it. You have to kind of work the folds in there. I'm going to do that on the other side also. Like I said, use your bone folder. If you have a bone folder, it works really well to get those creases in these two outer sections. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick this up and fold this in on itself. Okay, and then we can flop this one out. Okay, so there is the fold for that side. Then we're going to do the same thing. You just pinch these in after you do it once or twice. It's very simple. Okay, and then I'm going to slide this one open. Okay, there we go. We have our base of our card. Now you're going to need 3 pieces of designer paper. I'm using the Parisian Breeze by Stampin' Up, which is now discontinued because it's in the old catalog. We have a new one that came out. You're going to need 3 by 5/8 squared, 3 and 5/8 by 3 and 5/8. You'll need 3 of those pieces, and then we'll need one that measures 2 and 5/8 by 2 and 5/8 square. All right, we'll set this aside. I'm gonna switch out my blade again, put my cutter in there, and what we'll do is this one I'm going to use for the sides like I did in the card. So first I'm going to show you how to do your triangle cuts. You're going to take one, line it up on your cutting little ditch, and we'll slice it in half. Then you're going to take and place it in again and cut it in half. Okay, now one of them you're going to need these. I'm going to lay these right there so you can kind of still see them. I'm going to take the other side and we're going to slice it in half. And then I'm also going to slice those triangles in half again. And we'll do the same to your other square. In half once. In half again on one side. And you're going to cut those triangles in half also. All right, now this piece I did a little bit differently. I used a different I used a paper from the same series, but I wanted it to have a little bit. I want it to be different from the print was on the other ones. Okay, I'm going to fold it in half just to kind of give me a crease mark. Then I'm just going to line it up, and that piece is going to be cut in half. Okay, there we have it. Now we'll start assembling our card. My nail adhesive. Now the piece that I told you that needed to measure 2 5/8 by 2 5/8, it is going to go on the center of the card. We'll just start layering it in. Now we're going to take the bigger triangle and it's going to go right here, the other bigger triangle. This is where you just kind of get to play with your designer papers and switch it however you want it. I'm going to stick him in here. Okay, then I'm going to flip one over so I'll see the floral print. Same pattern, just kind of follow it around. I'm just kind of alternating it so you can, so they won't, each print won't be side by side. Okay, and then we'll do the same to the opposite side. And your scoring lines just kind of, they're the guide to where you're going to put the your pieces. Okay, then we'll put these in. Oops. Okay, and then the two long pieces are going to go on the outer edge. You might want to extend these pieces out just a little bit longer. And that is the foundation for your card. I then took my one of the stamps from the 5th Avenue set from Stampin' Up, and I stamped it in a Versamark pad, and then I embossed it with our gold, and then I trimmed them out and I just intermingled 2 flowers together. And then I also came around with my Versamark pen and just did little dashes. I'm not sure if it shows up really well or not. I went all the way around the card on those little areas. I dashed them, I put the embossing powder, and then I embossed it with a heat gun. Alright, I hope you liked it.